bird down here. Might be something wrong with him. What's going on, dude? There he goes. There he goes. Huh. There's nothing wrong with that bird. He landed over there on that balcony. I thought he might have ate some car wash suds or something, but had a broken wing maybe. That would appear to be a really tame bird. He probably comes here every day and picks stuff. He's probably around humans all the time, I suppose. I thought he was gonna have a broken wing. Anyways, let's go do some dumpster diving. Got a few farkles in my pocket already. Farkle. Farkers. Farkles are the money I find out here. Farkle. Fake farkle. AKA acorn cap. You can sell those acorn caps on Etsy. Look at that farkle. That's a shiny back farkle. Farkle sparkle. If you're interested in selling odd things, if you have an acorn tree around, you can sell big lots of those acorn caps on Etsy. Double caps sell even better. Particularly this time of year, coming into Thanksgiving and whatnot, holidays. You can also sell other kinds like sugar gum trees, those little spiky ones. You can sell all kinds of things like that on Etsy for supplies if you're interested. What I'm gonna do is roll through some apartment complexes, as you can see. And I only have like 80% battery, so I was thinking about making a real-time video, but I think this video is just going to be when I find stuff, I'll show it to you. Running board action, look at that. Those actually look like they're pretty nice. Those don't have any damage. Those might be resellable. They're just made out of a steel. It would appear, well, usually they're made out of a stainless steel. Those might be painted stainless steel, but I bet they came off that truck right there. That's not really what I want to find. I was just right there when I turned the camera off. It's not what I want to find first off. Actually feel like aluminum. They're not magnetic, so they're worth good money at the scrapyard. They look like they're in nice condition. Usually when I find those, they'll be all tore up. I think someone just got tired of having them. So I'll come back and get those after I'm done filming. Anybody want a fresh batch of dog poo? See all that stuff down there? It occurred to me that raccoons come up out of this flood ditch and drag it out of here, pull it down here, and then the next flood that comes through takes all that plastic. This is that same creek. Plastic bag. There's a spot down here. See if I can go get to it real quick and show you all the stuff that washes through here from these dumpsters, one way or the other. It's not just raccoons. Sometimes kids will put bags out here and then the animals will rip them open or whatnot. If you're a parent out there and you're telling your kids to take the trash out, if the doors aren't open on these things, lots of times the kids are unable to get them over there and they'll leave them sitting out. That's a spooktacular find. Woo-hoo. That piece is aluminum off of a ceiling fan assembly. That's kind of dirty. That's it. Dog leash. Looks like it's unused. I'll put the dog leash in the retail store. Let's see, some of the stuff's looking kind of dirty. A little plastic wind chime. That's a little Halloween decoration, I guess. Let's see here. I guess that's about it. It's not as spooktacular as I thought. Have this one. That might scare somebody tonight. What do you think? There's that creek where everything washes to. The spot I wanted to show you actually is better to show in the winter time when all that vegetation's gone. But up there, there's a spot where all these little trees are growing in the creek. I can see. I don't think the GoPro can see it. All this plastic is just stuck in these little bushes. It's kind of gonna look kind of like this. I mean, it's just an unbelievable amount. I didn't want to make this video about that, but I seen a comment. I made a video about raccoons polluting the ocean with that really bad plastic problem in the ocean, and people think it's just people, you know, countries dumping stuff in there, which I'm sure it is, but I saw a comment on my raccoon video, someone saying, nah, not raccoons, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm not saying that person's wrong, but it took me years and years to figure this out. Don't underestimate them raccoons and what they're doing. Those raccoons could be responsible for a huge percentage of that plastic problem we have being let loose. Look at this. There's no doubt in my mind all this is from raccoons. Like, this kind of stuff will be stuck. They're like inside a bag, and they'll get in these dumpsters and they'll drag it out. They'll drag it down here to their water source, because raccoons use water to increase the feelings and their fingers, their hands, so they can feel what kind of food they're messing with. That's something else I learned, why raccoons eat with water. They get their hands wet and it makes their hands much more sensitive. It increases the sensory perception in their hands. But I mean, just these few dumpsters. This one dumpster here. I think a lawnmower came along and ran over some of it. But this is Raccoon right here. I would have never guessed that had I not done this for a really long time. They're dragging all this stuff down here. I know it's probably like an old like lasagna or something. And they'll drag like whole bags and stuff down here. Like this here. And then they'll rip the bags open and then stuff, the wind and the water will just eventually blow this stuff down here. And the water will get a hold of it. Don't underestimate our little raccoon furry friends. It's not their fault, they're just hungry. But it'd be nice if we could come up with a dumpster that could stop them from doing that. Check this out. If you sell on eBay or online and you want packing supplies, look at this. This is high quality primo stuff. Look at that for packing supplies. They've been putting this in here for years and years and years and years. All kinds of different kinds. There's like these little cardboard deals. You can put like your little electronic gadgets in that. And this can be cut apart to any size you need. It's just wonderful. It just doesn't get any better than this. And look at this bag after bag after bag. None of it's reused. It's just single-use stuff. I'm stocked up with packing supplies. I got more than my little closet in my spare bedroom can handle. But that's just wonderful stuff right there. This is a dumpster I was showing a long time ago where I ran off here and jumped in here. That's just a big dumpster full of cushion. And let me get the address on this place for anyone that's local. You can come and just take that stuff. It's all bagged up and ready to go. There rarely will be anything gross in there. It's mainly just, they just throw out their stuff like that. They're packing. They get big shipments. It's some kind of distributor. I think bcspartner.com or something like that. This is in the Industrial Space Center on Old Missouri Road here in Springdale. Across from Zabana nightclub. Signature Square. Try to get an address on that. This is 2300 Old Missouri. This next building down. The stuff's in there almost every time I look. Freetail Swagoli. Those are actually a nice little pair of little league baseball pants. Look at that. I don't know if those have even been used. They're for little fellas. But that's nice, good, clean clothing. These baseball pants might carry a little value. What do you think? Is that a Batmobile? I might have my very own Batmobile. What do you think? Vulture mobile. Well, I haven't found anything super spectacular yet, so I'll start taking some of the scrap metal. Take cans if they're dry, and right in front of my face, those qualify. Dirty old boots, and a bunch of garbage. Why is there garbage in there? Hey, look at that. Second place volleyball tournament. Look at that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So these will have a battery in them. When I find these in my videos, people always say, there's a battery in there, stupid. But you can tell when it's got a battery and when the battery's missing just by the weight. There's no battery in that thing. Unless it's itty bitty, it's usually pretty obvious. It's pretty cool though. I can't imagine that sitting here very long. Someone's gonna snatch that up. Let's get it out here with a bat symbol showing. What do you think? Well, I found a little batch of plumbing brass. Turn the camera off. It's nasty. Get it. Okay, I see you. I see you. Don't think I don't see you, boy. That is probably an abandoned scooter, Bentelli. It's not a terrible brand. That's probably stolen. 950 miles. It's got its own Smurf. 950 miles. There's not very many miles. Looking at that thing, I wouldn't think 950 miles. It's been dumped once or twice. That's why I'm impressed with the scooter I got. I've dumped it side to side many times and no damage. Lots of motorcycles and scooters, when they dump over on their side, oh wow, look at it. When they dump over on the side, a lot of the frame, a lot of the plastic, non-essential stuff will just get crumpled. And these will snap off. This one's got extra guards, see that? It's pretty good. But I'm impressed with this thing. Holding up nice. Keep my eye on that. I wonder if there's any kind of scavenger law. Find and keepers law. I wonder what it is. I wonder what this is. Look at that. Bucket of scrap metal. Oh boy. If I was closer to the dumpster, I would have it. That's dangerous. That's a broken ankle waiting to happen right there. Huh. Keep my eye on this place in the coming weeks and months. There's a $1 bill. Did you know that? It's missing a little bit, so it's not as heavy as it should be. See all that gold plate on there? Look at that. I'll send that to boardsort.com. That's worth about $1 right there. So you wouldn't send this in by itself. You would send in, like, get 100 pounds of this and send it in. Cell phones, last time I looked, were I think $3.75 a pound. So that was probably about $1. That might be a little less than $1 maybe. The link for BoardSort's down in the description. If you click on show more, the description will open up and show everything, and then scroll down. It'll be down in there somewhere. So for those of you that are new, BoardSort buys all kinds of different circuit boards. It's not just cell phones. Go to that site, have a look, make you a little extra scratch. Discovered myself a new shortcut. This is actually a tremendous shortcut. These two neighborhoods, two sections, aren't even really connected. I just discovered this. I'd have to go way out there, way out there, way out there, down here. This is wonderful. I'm all about shortcuts. I'm surprised I never noticed this before. Oops, well shoot, maybe that'll hang on. Wow, ouch, ooh, ow, ooh, thorn. Wow, looks like they're putting it, oh no, they cleaned out all the dry brush and these power lines. Something they do out in California. You think someone would figure that out one day? Gee, our power line started another massive fire again this year. Maybe you could spend 11 months chopping it all down. What do you think? Woo-wee. They went to town here. What's this? Look at that. Huh. That might have been a pond. I think that was probably some weird looking stuff. What is that? Well, not what I planned on doing, but do a little exploring while I'm here. What is that weird looking stuff? That's an old dead woolly mammoth. I better be careful what I'm doing here. That could be a little pitfall here. I better pay attention to what I'm doing. What is that stuff? What is that? Oh, that's some weird looking stuff. Carpet. Really old carpet. I can make a thumbnail says woolly mammoth remains freshly discovered. Woolly mammoth jawbone. Look at that. Take myself an empty fire extinguisher though. Scrapper's bonus. You never know what you might find messing around doing this stuff. That's an old car console. Look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an old car in here. Oh, it's not a car console. That's the old, radio. Old. I don't know if there's such thing as an old plastic radio, is there? This was solid plants, shrubs and trees. You never used to even be able to see this house. That's why I was able to discover that shortcut. That explains it. Well, I've never seen it before. It's usually covered by the forest. Paid for my gas anyway. What do you think? It's an old one, made out of steel. This is the site of my best dumpster dive ever. I'll put that link in the description if you want to check it out. $25,000 worth of fishing lures and other stuff. They're not here anymore, is when they went out of business. The new place, I'm not sure what they are. This dumpster is totally full of these sealed cases of whatever this is. Looks like it's usually locked. Appears to be some sort of material, almost like a thick styrofoam. That's probably for some sort of machinery, some sort of stock for some kind of product they make. Every one of these cases is the same. Anybody know what that is? The whole dumpster stacked in there. Oh, this granite. Anybody wants some granite chunks? Nice pieces in there too, look at that. Oh. A lot of these granite shops around here, it must be a good business. Two of these little warehouses. There's some more granite down there. Three, 4, 5 warehouses, granite. Those are all slabs of granite in there, and that stuff's got some value to it, particularly the big square pieces. What do you think about that? Furniture maker, to the right person, that could be a wonderful little thing. It's in there non-stop. There's a ton of those granite shops around here too. Well, might as well pay for my gas. What do you think? Oh, it's a big one. battery's just about gone. Got a little special for you here. For you car enthusiasts. Well, I better not go into the sun. Can't see it in the sun. I'm learning a thing or two about videography. Here we go. Here it is. Little Jack LaLanne's power juicer. I thought it was a Keurig when I first pulled up, turned the camera on. I think it's probably never been used. Awfully clean looking down there. It's heavy, heavy dudes. I always notice the products like these, like the Ninja and the Bullet. I think the Bullet food processor and like the Jack LaLanne's, they got these huge super heavy motors in them. I think those are the high quality items. So if you're ever shopping, sounds kind of stupid, but if you're ever shopping for an item like that, if it's heavy, it's probably high quality, or at least above a cheap piece of junk, you know. Another dollar bill, although I don't see any circuit boards. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, there's something in there. I can throw that in with the cell phone. See, there's a board inside there. They'll buy that, and that's it. I'm pretty sure it's a little piece of aluminum sheet. So I'll go ahead and throw that. It's got some gold flashing contacts on there, so I'll go ahead. That'll qualify for throwing in with the. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hold on a second before I keep talking. Oh yeah, now it's definitely going to circuit boards or the cell phone box. There's the rest of it. Might be close to a pound altogether. 3/4 of a pound. Anyways, here's 2 cents. Here's 3 cents. Big can, little can. There's a nickel. Whew. Looks like the city's been going to town. I wonder if they're having flooding issues. There's supposed to be a flood creek here, and it was like a little swamp. That's kind of a bummer because there was a whole little world down there. I put my fish trap down there and caught a guppy. There was a breeding population of guppies in there. This was all trees and bushes and lagoon and cattails, and I was wondering how they ever let it go like that to begin with. I bet it finally flooded on them. There was turtles in there, big giant old turtles. I wonder if they made it through. It looks like they ran those backhoes all the way through everything. Oh well, shoot. When that thing first started backing up, I told a few people around here they should call the city and have them come do this. But after about 10 years went by, it turned into basically a little pond. So I'm kind of glad and kind of sad all at the same time. What do we have here? What did I cut? Whoops. This is what I was really after. Let's see. Are they junk or what are they? Ah, they're missing a nut. But I'll still put them in the retail store. Missing a nut, but still got the bolt. What you want? Hey, what you want? Yeah. You want me to hold her? Hey, there's a car coming. Watch out. Watch out, Pooch! I was more worried about the 80-pound German Shepherd that walked up on me. Before I turned the camera on, it German Shepherd ran up behind me and barked. He looked like he was friendly. I think he just wanted to scare me. He knew what he was doing. I guess I have a bug living in my scooter. Okay, I have found a fan, an iron, a Blu-ray player, or a DVD player. I think that one is. Off camera. I don't want to overexcite people. So with the iron, I'll just take that to the scrap yard. It's a nice piece of scrap. Glad I looked. Look at that. It's about to get tied up in my wheel. The fan might work. This guy might work. I could sell something like that at a pawn shop. It's not a bad one. Old Magnavox. And I've got some other cords in there and some skibble-scabbles I picked up. Nothing real fantastic. Battery's about done. Trying to get through this apartment complex. There's a bunch of apartment complexes on the street. On the way back to the storage unit. I think we've got textbook action. This could be a major jackpot. There's one down there too. Let's see what we're dealing with. Open this one. Well, I was gonna guess some nursing school books. Just out of my gut. These textbooks can be worth a small fortune. United States history, essential mathematics, algebra 1. We'll run all these through Amazon. For I am the great Farkle hunter. I heard the call of the Farkle. It sounded like a whole flock of them. Here, Farkle, Farkle, Farkle. Here, Farkle, Farkle, Farkle. Here, Farkle, 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 Farkle. There they are. There's a whole flock of Farkles. Oh boy, nice. You cannot escape me, Farkle. For I am the great Farkle hunter. Okay, moving on. Textbook. I'll run these through Amazon and show them to you right now. Hi, Tweety. Stack on the left. No value to speak of. This was the only hardcover that really didn't have a lot of value. The rest of these are kind of odd. This American School, they don't really show up on Amazon, so I'll find something to do with those. These 5, 20, 40, 60, 85, about $85. I listed these 4 on Amazon, or these 4, I guess. Surprisingly, this one I was going to put in the retail store actually had quite a bit of value. I was surprised to see that. So hopefully that was something. That was like a little fingernail set. Once upon a time, that's pretty nice. Well, they're already used. What do we got here? Money Miser. I think that's a can. Is that a can? No, it's a bank. Little coin roller deal. We got a little box of goodies here. Look at this. I know my camera's real close to running out. I don't see anything of real value in here. That's kind of a neat little thing. Looks like a little coin holder or something. A little itty bitty. Itty bitty bag. Itty bitty bag. Got some. I bought my love a tabby cat. That's gotta be retail swaggy. What do you think? Nice little cast aluminum picture frame. Looks like 2 pounds. I'll probably put that in a retail store though. Let's see. I suppose I'll leave this in a box in case someone else comes along, but it's highly unlikely. There's a nice little bag. What's it got in there? Yuck. Tampons, yay! Nice bag though, let's see. A nice little bag. That one's looking like it's unused. Good for the retail store. A little credit card bag. I don't know, it's like a little phone case. Farkle! Half a Farkle. He might, a wild mountain lion or something might have got a hold of that Farkle. Little bag. Oh, look at that. Run some good stuff. Little costume, jewelry. What are those? Anybody know what those are? Weird looking knobs, maybe? Drawer knobs. Okay. There's really not anything good value in here, I don't think. That I haven't already got, that is. It's kind of neat. Picture frame for the retail store. Oops. Another one of those bags, look at that. Those are cool, I like those. See if I can just pull this thing out here. What do you think? Let's give it a shot. That was actually really easy. Cheap piece of junk. Alrighty. That's better than I expected. What that was? Another little phone deal, I think. Oh.